Hey, happy Tuesday at 2. So glad you've joined us here at Circle B Diecast in Concord, North Carolina. Steve Post from Motor Racing Network, joined by hundreds, soon to be thousands, maybe millions tuning in across the country, finding out what's going on here at Circle B Diecast. Victor is on the pole position. We also have John checking in. Tommy is in the house as well, and Justin. So neat stuff. That is great. Great to have you here and fun stuff. We are going to talk about YRB, young Ryan Blaney. How about that win up at Michigan? And we have that race-winning diecast available right now. Order it up, circlebdiecast.com. Circlebdiecast.com. Remember, use the promo code MRN for free shipping on all orders, $20 and over. So order up your Ryan Blaney diecast, his second win of the season. Picked up the win earlier this year at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and now gets the win in the Irish Hills of Michigan. A big win for Ryan Blaney. Team Penske, Ford, as now we roll closer and closer to the playoffs. So neat stuff. We're going to talk about this a little bit, but I see already questions about what we saw this weekend. Justin, what's your thoughts on the dust-up with Austin and Brad Keselowski? I think it's kind of racing. I think, they were coming to the finish, and, sometimes we live in a society now where for everything that happens, there has to be someone to blame. And the older I get, the more I think sometimes things happen, and two cars were headed for the same piece of real estate at the same time. Could one of the drivers steered right or left? Yes. They didn't. And two cars hit. And a great day for Austin Dillon. Ended up at the Care Center. And I hate that for Austin Dillon. RCR, really digging it. He had a fast car. My thoughts is that's racing. Sometimes it happens. It's interesting because one car is down on the apron and one car's on the racetrack and the checkered flag had already flown. But I just really tend to believe that just chalk it up to racing. Sometimes that's going to happen, and we live in a society where A is right, B is wrong, or B is right and A is wrong. I think that's a problem with our society now, and without getting on a societal soapbox, but I think that instance with Brad Keselowski and Austin Dillon is one of those where, it could have been avoided by either. It was not avoided by both, and Austin bore the brunt of it, and I hate it, especially where he's at with the playoff run and everything else. But I tend to look at some things sometimes as that's racing. And I just tend to think that's the case. So that my opinion. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're a fan of one or the other, then you probably have a little different opinion than me. I just kind of sometimes think that racing and stuff happens, and so that's my tale on that. Now the racing at Michigan. I just thought the racing was phenomenal. Especially, we had Dave Moody in turn number 2 with like 8 laps to go. He said, throw a blanket over the top 5. Hello? That's pretty good when you can throw a blanket over the top 5. And I think Ryan Blaney just had the best restart in the history of inside lane restarts at Michigan. A little assist, little kick in the keister from Kyle Busch. Didn't hurt a thing. That's what drivers do at the end of the race. You have the best restart you've had all day or all weekend or everything else. And that's what Ryan Blaney did. And then it was just skedaddle, keep that car wound up, keep the momentum wound up, and do everything in your power to keep everyone behind you. And he did. He scored the win. And that's racing. Someone posted about it's a darn shame when the 5th fastest car wins the race. It's happened a zillion times before in racing, and if that person doesn't want to see it happen again, then you probably not tune into racing, whether it's your local bomber division at Langley Motor Speedway or Cup or Formula. Sometimes the best car doesn't win the race. If you have that theory where the best car wins the race, would we ever have passing? Because shouldn't the best car win the pole, which puts the best car first? And the best car would lead every lap because it's the best car. Ryan Blaney did a heck of a job on that last restart. He was awesome on the last restart. We should be celebrating the fact that the guy on the last restart took a 5th place car and won the race. Isn't that awesome? So yeah, I thought the racing was great in Michigan. I know. I got on Twitter after the race and found out that what I saw wasn't good, okay? I was there at Michigan. I saw it. I thought it was great. I really did. I have 2 choices when it comes to that. I can stop going to races or stop going on Twitter. Guess which one I'm choosing? I thought the racing in Michigan was awesome. I thought the Xfinity Series race was good. ARCA race, well, no, that got strung out just a little bit. Xfinity Cup Series, great, great racing. And yes, Ryan Blaney picked up the win. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Blaney, Jordan says Blaney's going to go back-to-back. Absolutely. We'll see what happens. So, yeah. Ryan Cool Cat Blaney, Justin. Yeah, he was, I'll tell you, I love every one of our racers. Here's a problem I've got, folks. Okay, I'm going totally off the racetrack. Look at that. My t-shirt is showing. Okay? Y'all know I'm losing weight. I can't get my stinking clothes to fit anymore. Look at this. This thing's hanging out here. It's hanging out. It's like, it's annoying. I should just take my shirt off and just do it topless. No, I shouldn't do that. That's for sure. Sorry. Got a little squirrel. Got a little distracted there. I've had a problem all day today because my t-shirt is larger than I am, and so looks like I need to make a trip to the store. This losing weight's going to be expensive before I get done. Oh well, where did that come from? So yeah, where were we at here? Cool Cat Blaney. Here's the thing, Justin. I am telling you, the smile on, we're fortunate. How the post-race happens is he stops on the front stretch. NBC does the interview with him. He gets back in the car. He comes into Victory Lane. And I literally am the fortunate one with MRN to get the first interview with him. So when he jumps out in the crew, all of the body armor, when they're spraying all the body armor around, yeah, I'm the guy in the middle of it trying to keep the body armor off of me. The smile on his face, because he knew that he went up there and took that race away and won that race. So I like the Cool Cat. I like the Cool Cat nickname there. I really do. But, you know, he was, I'll tell you what, I think Happy Camper was what he was in Victory Lane. It was neat. It was a genuine, there are times when people give you the, hey, they give you a song and a dance. Blaney was still a little bit of genuine disbelief that he was able to pull that off, and he pulled it off because he did such a good job down the stretch. And fun stuff. Really, really neat. Great, great stuff. All right, let's see. John, did Casey Kane leave his derp operation? No, he did not, John. Casey Kane, I appreciate you having that question, okay? Bless his heart. Well, that's what we say when you're kind of like, well, things are going pretty good for you. And I don't really feel bad for you. Casey has got things pretty good in life. Casey owns 2 World of Outlaw teams. Well, 3 World of Outlaw teams. He owns Brad Sweet's team, which is the current leader in the World of Outlaw points. He owns James McFadden team. They have a win or 2 this year, and they're running well on the tour. And the 3rd team that he owns is one that he drives part-time. Well, bless his heart, Casey Kane picked up a ride. Roth Motorsports is a team from out in California. Dennis Roth has owned cars forever and ever, former champion with Danny Lasowski. I think Danny Lasowski drove for championship for him, but former champion in the series and just so much success over the course of history. Dennis Roth and their driver parted, and so Casey Kane is driving the Roth car for the balance of the year. So I think it's 26 races or 33 races. So Casey is a full-time World of Outlaw racer through the balance of the year, while still being a full-time World of Outlaw team owner. And to me, it's like more of a one-year finish off the season for Dennis Roth. They have a really good friendship and relationship. And instead of bringing someone else in, why don't we put Casey in? We know he's going to take care of the equipment. We know he's going to run good, might get a win or 2 over the course of the stretch drive. And so that's what he's doing. So he has not left, John, he's not left his dirt operation. He's just got a full-time gig. So instead of him funding his part-time ride, he's got someone else funding his full-time ride. That's called winning right there. Bless his heart. Kudos. Now, Casey is so great. Man, spent some time with him in Knoxville. Casey Kane, NASCAR driver, was always cool. He was laid back. He never said much. A great guy. Never had any problems or anything with him. Casey Kane, sprint car guy, is just fun to be around. He is just kicked back and enjoying it. He's Tanner's dad, first and foremost. and he's a sprint car team owner, and he's good. So, John, I appreciate that. I really did. Victor wants to know my thoughts about the truck race at Gateway Friday night. I am so thankful that we have 2 crews with MRN, and so that the other crew could hang out during the rain delay or the power outage delay. I think Truck Series kicking off the playoffs. Here's the thing that strikes me about that, and I was thinking about that this morning. Sheldon Creed, the reigning champ, Jeff Stankiewicz is crew chief on the car. They've had a good season. They've not been John Hunter Nemechek good, but they've been good. Come time for the playoffs, right out of the box, who wins the first race? That's just championship caliber team, championship caliber driver. So Sheldon Creed off to a good start, and it was cool. It was a good deal. I didn't get to follow the race play by play because I was nestled in my bed in Jackson, Michigan. But reading the recaps and everything like that, lots of cautions early on, some wild action, some wild activity. But when it got done, Sheldon Creed is the one that's punched his ticket into the next round. So there we go. Let's see what else we got. Jimmy, yeah. I'm glad I got to meet you in Michigan too, Jimmy. That was cool. I love when people come up and say, "Hey, Postman, I see you on Tuesday at 2." I love that. I really do. And Jimmy says Chase Briscoe is one of the most awesome men you will ever meet. That was, I agree. Chase Briscoe is really, really cool. Really, really cool. Fun stuff. All right, let's talk a little bit. I have got the most spectacular collection of diecast in front of me, and I'm done ignoring it. I need to talk about it here. We are talking young Ryan Blaney. And what we have got is not all, some of his paint schemes from this year, and these are autographed in stock. Did you get that right? Autographed in stock. So we're going to start down here with the Menards car, okay? Got all of their partners on there, Advance Auto Parts and Dex Imaging, all the Menards partners. We got Moen, we got Richmond, we got all of those. But we have got that, and there you see on the hood, autograph on the windshield, autographed by young Ryan Blaney. So we've got the Menards car in stock. In stock. If you order this today, within the next day or two, that's going to be shipped and headed to you. How about that? You can have that bad boy, okay? Dex Imaging, another one of the sponsors. Autographed, YRB, young Ryan Blaney, Dex Imaging car. Right there, in stock, right now, at CircleBDiecast.com. Order it up, okay? I'll throw a little body armor at you. They were throwing body armor around Victory Lane on Sunday afternoon. I'll throw a little body armor your way. Look at that. Beautiful paint scheme. Body armor colors on that car. Autographed again by young Ryan Blaney. Available right now in stock. Ready to go. Ship it out the door. Advance Auto Parts. That's a good looking race car right there. Advance Auto Parts. Available in stock, out the door, right in the next day or two. We can get that out to you. So, I mean, somebody just posted in there about, wow, I want that. Well, it's really easy. CircleBDiecast.com and order it up. I understand. Got to keep everybody under line with the budget and everything like that. Here we go again. Got to keep everyone in line with the budget and everything. But order up, Circle B Diecast. And when you do that, make sure that you use promo code MRN for free shipping. MRN for free shipping, and we can get you taken care of on that. How about that? Young Ryan Blaney, 2-time winner this season, into the playoffs with a big steam full of momentum. All right. Wilson, I'm glad you said that. What do you think about Haley Deegan getting the first top 10 as a female at a track, not Daytona or Talladega? Haley Deegan may very well be the real deal. I understand she gets on social media and some people love her and some people hate her. I get that. There's a lot of people that hate different people in the world. I understand that. If you choose to live in that world, well, good luck. She's just really doing a quiet, good job in that truck. And I think Friday night with that top 10 finish, I think that was another step in the direction. Now, here's what I think. I would not be shocked if Haley doesn't back it up with another top 10 here and maybe another one before we get done with the year. See, the Gilliland team, they're all wonderful people there, but they're all kind of getting their footing together with a rookie driver. And she's doing a really good job. I was looking. It was a few races ago. I was looking at her numbers, and it's a slow trend in the right direction. I looked at, there was top 20 finishes, and then all of a sudden there's starting to be more top 15 finishes, and now we get a top 10. So Wilson, I think it's going to be. I expect. Do I expect to win? And Haley could win a race, but I think when someone comes in that has all the attention of Haley Deegan, and she doesn't win a race, I think, well, she's a flop. She's a failure. She's not. She's a rookie. And she's with a young team in the sport, and they're growing together. She's got a guy named Mike Hillman Jr. on the pit box, not a better man on the planet to be on the pit box for a young racer like her, and they're growing something here. And they're growing her career, and they're growing her stats, and they're growing her numbers. I like the direction it's going in. So Wilson, I like that. I really do. I think it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Haley Deegan, and she hangs out and runs dirt track racing every once in a while. Yeah, gotta love her because of that too. Once in a while, she's strapped down in a micro over at Millbridge and slings some clay around. So fun, that's for sure. Okay, Justin, picks for Daytona Xfinity Cup. Justin Haley for the Xfinity and Denny Hamlin Cup. Those are pretty good picks. The Colleague team on the Xfinity side seems to find their way to victory lane frequently. So I like Justin Haley. I like your Justin Haley pick. I'm going to stick with the same first name. I'm going to go Justin Allgaier. I'm just and the Xfinity Series. I think there's a lot of guys that could win that race, and so I'm just going with Allgaier. Cup Series. I almost get the hunch we're going to see something. I heard Chris Buescher this morning. Okay, here's what I love about this Cup Series race. Okay, we're going to have 38 or 40 cars. I haven't seen the entry list. Okay. You have the first 15 cars in points that are locked in to the playoffs. All that matters to them is stage points and winning the race. Okay? You can only gain stage points and win by running up front. So you've got the first 15 cars that are only interested in leading laps and winning the race. Okay? You've got 16th and 17th, Tyler Reddick and Austin Dillon. Those two need to be mindful of points, okay? You've got 18th on back. The only way they make the playoffs is to pull a Hail Mary. So 38 cars, 2 in the middle that have to be conscious of points. 36 or 38, whatever is left, however many we have starting down there. All but 2 cars, there's only one thing that matters: a win. I think it's awesome. I don't know what to expect. So to get to your question about who my picks are, Justin, we talked about him a little earlier. I kind of wonder if Austin Dillon might not make the right moves. Or does a Chris Buescher, or does Bubba Wallace? Bubba's pretty good at those races. How about Eric Jones? I mean, think about that, putting the King's car in the playoffs with a Hail Mary. It's not like Eric hasn't won at Daytona before. So I like that group of people. Kyle Larson's won everything else. Why not win Daytona? I mean, so to my pick, I'm going way, way out there. I'm going to Vegas with a little bit of money, and I'm going to leave Vegas a wealthy, wealthy man. I'm going Eric Jones. That's my pick. Eric Jones. How about that? Wouldn't that be? And that's one for the good guys, too. I mean, Eric Jones. That's my pick. How about that? Didn't see that one coming, did you? Yeah. I don't know. It's wide open. I love the scenario where 2 guys are running for points. Everybody else, it only matters one thing. And it's exciting. It's fun stuff. That is going to be great, great stuff. Is Daytona going to be a train until the end or chaos at the start? Take all the good drivers out. Boy, I'll tell you what. Jordan, if you could predict that, you could go to Las Vegas and make a fortune. I have no idea. Just when I think I understand the mindset of the way these things race, it goes upside down. I really don't know. I don't know. So it's all good. There we go. There we go. AJ has confirmed 40 cars. 40 cars. So with AJ's math, 38 running for the win, 2 running for points. And me tucking my t-shirt in on my arm sleeve. Unreal. Unreal. Absolutely. AJ, thanks for the confirmation. I got it. 40 cars. There you have it. All right. Here we go. Let's review. We're going to Daytona this week. Going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. Under the lights Saturday night. We have got Ryan Blaney Diecast right here. Ryan Blaney Diecast available in stock. Promo code MRN for free shipping on orders $20 or more. And while you're there, order up the Ryan Blaney race winner from Michigan. And your credit card or debit card will not be charged until it ships, which will be first part of next year. So get one for now, get one for later. Ryan Blaney fans, unite. Join us here in the effort to have everybody have a Ryan Blaney diecast on their mantle. So yes, there you have it. Michigan was fun. Ryan Blaney won. His diecast available. We've got more Ryan Blaney diecast available as well, and headed to the beach, Daytona Beach, Florida. So with that, thank you so much. Great conversation here today. Great conversation. Appreciate y'all checking in and asking questions and getting a little banter back and forth here. And thanks for doing that. And remember, for all your diecast needs, www.circlebdiecast.com. I'm the postman for Motor Racing Network. Thanks for joining us this week on our Tuesday at 2 show.